you've had the opportunity to meet some of your heroes from either whether it's in Star Wars or other fandoms. Which one lived up to all the hype for you the most, or which ones, if there's more than one?
Yeah, that's a great question. For me, there's a lot of musicians that I almost place like on this like higher level almost.
Yeah.
Where I've talked to wrestlers and I've been around wrestlers since I was in high school. I was setting up rings. I was really trying to like get my foot into the business.
Mm-hmm.
MMA fighters, I've been interviewing fighters for years now. I'm very like used to it. The occasional like Conor McGregor, of course, has a different aura than the rest of them. That was definitely one of my favorites. That was like a crazy 24-hour notice. UFC hit me up and said, "Hey, we can get you Conor tomorrow if you can get to Las Vegas. We have no time, like no idea what time we can get him for you, but just show up in Las Vegas tomorrow and we can get you 10 minutes with him." So I showed up in Vegas tomorrow, got a flight that and I waited around for 9 hours, just like wondering, like it could be any minute. They just kept telling me for 9 hours, it could be any minute. And then at the end of 9 hours, they were like, "All right, here he comes. He's walking down the hall. Be ready." And that I was so nervous for. And he was promoting his whiskey and his forged stout. So he's like, "Oh, take a shot. I'm not really a drinker either. So by the end of the interview, I was empty stomach, 9 hours of not eating anything, really feeling it. But for me, it's usually the musicians. It's like even though they were via Zoom during the pandemic and stuff, Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee, like
Wow.
I grew up on my brother telling me like Motley Crue are gods. Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, Kiss. Like those were the big three in my brother's mind. And then, in my mind because of that. So those two were so crazy because they were also so cool. My favorite band is All Time Low, pop punk band. And like through Barstool, I've gotten to meet them and become friends with them. And they were probably my favorite interview I've ever done because it was like an hour long. We broke down their album and it just felt so good afterwards. So I would say those ones.